Okay, okay. So let's do something different today. So, do you know what buntings are? Buntings is something that you tie, the paper decorations that you tie up on the wall. You must have seen those.
No.
You haven't seen those? Okay, I'm going to show you some. So we are going to make uh, what are called picados.
No.
Picados.
I'll go and find the pouch.
Okay, I'm going to put it on the group and you'll see what they look like. Now, this is something
That.
that, oh, sorry.
Sure. Yeah.
See, these are called papel picados. And these are like buntings you make and decorate streets in Mexico. So Mexico celebrated a holiday yesterday. It's called Cinco de Mayo. So since we are doing, no, actually we don't have to do travel anymore, but I thought these are such lovely designs that you make the design like these and then we just color around the design and we can make all these as buntings. So I'm going to show you how to do these.
I lost my pencil pouch.
You lost your pencil pouch?
Yes. I
Where did,
need I need time to find it now.
okay, what do you have in your hand? Is that a pencil?
Yes.
So use this right now, and then afterwards you can look for your pouch.
I can't look for it
Wow.
right because I'm going on a summer camp tomorrow and I have to fill my bag also. I have to only take water bottle and snacks.
Okay, so then you can look for it after you come back.
No, I have summer camp till then Thursday. Till then Thursday.
Okay. And do you need to carry your pouch for your summer camp?
No, we don't need pouch.
Then great. Then let the pouch hide wherever it wants to. And then when you come back, you can.
Someone focus on your class. Otherwise, I'll give you.
Okay, shall we make these? Now we are going to make uh, the Picado streamers like this. And we are going to write Happy Cinco de Mayo. So first we will draw a line that curves like this. And then you can, on this, draw some rectangles. You draw one large rectangle here. And then the same size you can draw, but a little tilted.
Oh my god. I'm practicing how to write.
And leave some gap between the rectangles. And on this side, you can keep them half.
Can you please wait for me? I've done a mistake.
Yes,
I'm erasing it.
okay. Now you can make any kind of design on this.
I have
And
to copy you.
okay, copy me.
My drawing book is a little bigger than is a little different than you.
Okay.
Ma,
Okay, now for everyone else, you can try making this a first simple design.
starting at
You can start with a circle in the center and then
the
make
circle.
some petals. So the trick is to keep a gap between all the shapes that we make.
Ma, can please close the door and go out?
Sure.
Okay. After you've made the circle, then on the corners, you can make a shape like this. So a V shape and then another small V shape inside. Like a curved V shape and another curved V shape. Then you can, any kind of shape which you can paint around. That's what we want to make. So you can, excuse me, you can make leaves maybe. Wait, let me just look for a good design. Yeah. So you can make leaves like that coming out of or between the petals. And then holes or circles in between that. And then you make a border around like that. Just semicircles. These are called scallops. So you make scallops on the sides, which are small. And then on the bottom, you can make big scallops. So you make big on the sides, two on the side here, one in the center, and then you join this. And inside this also, you can make little holes. So these holes are actually cut up. They are real holes. And all of this is made from paper. So there's some way with which they cut very fine paper and make all these beautiful designs. And some designs can be very complicated, but we are not going to do complicated designs. Then in the next one, we can make maybe a bird. So you can make a bird like this. You first draw the body of the bird like that, like a C, but a slightly tilted C. Then this is the head, and you can draw the wings. Draw its tail and its beak. And then you can draw some designs on top. So you can draw some circles maybe. And then you can also draw leaves like that. Draw leaves in a V shape. Then we can make we can make some flower-like shapes here. Remember, we have to paint on all of this. So you should only draw what you can paint. Or you can paint all over, then make all of this black. That's also possible. Now here, because there's no room on the side, I'm making the scallop shape only at the bottom. And I'm going to make just circles inside of this. And then we can make maybe another border like that. So just a curve like that.
Hi, ma'am. Sorry, I'm late.
Hi, Ruhan. I thought you were missing it again. No problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are making, you know what these are called?
They look like pieces of cloth.
Ah, okay. Close. These are pieces of paper which are called picados in Spanish. And these are hoisted on, I guess, celebrations in Mexico. Sometimes they do it on Halloween. Sometimes they do it on what a celebration they had yesterday called Cinco de Mayo. So we are going to make a page for that. So I think these are fairly simple. You should be able to just see the design and replicate it. I've started from the center, start with simple shapes, and then make similar shapes all over. You should be able to do it. So if you want, make this one with me, and then you can make the others. And the painting is very simple. All right, now the next one we can make and have maybe a heart shape. So let's make a heart shape in the center. And see, if you think about it, you can figure out how you can make the designs around this also. So I'm making these leaf-like shapes around the heart. So then the heart looks like it's shining. And now we've made a lot of circles and all. So maybe we can make some diamond shapes. So when you have to distribute designs evenly, this is what I do. I draw the design on the side and in the center and then in between. Like this, side, center, and then exactly in between. And then if there is more space, then I can make more design. So here maybe we can make a teardrop shape. And then on the sides, we'll just make a nice border using small holes. And we'll decorate the sides with scallop design. Now we can make something similar on the sides, but now the design won't be seen fully. So it's good to just make a simple design of a border. And then maybe, again, the flower is a good pattern to make. And you can make maybe some triangle shapes like that. And of course, the edges. Same thing on this side. So the history of Cinco de Mayo is that this was a battle they fought in 1862 that they won against the French. And they celebrate this every year because I suppose they, yes, Abir?
But the Canada, the French ruled Canada, so how Mexico could do this?
I don't know. Mexico did not like the French, maybe. And they fought against the French and but we should find out some more. I don't know much history about the French in Mexico. This is new to me also. So after class, why don't you all just ask to read up on this a little bit? So now that our buntings are beautifully decorated, we can write a nice message for Cinco de Mayo. This is almost like Independence Day, I would say. And we'll make a nice lettering style over here. So here we want to write Cinco, Cinco. And here we'll write a small day like DE and Mayo will be MAYO. So, CINCO. So first write an N that's like this, lots of space, because we are going to make a double line around this I also. Oh, sorry, this letter also. So I'm going to write I on the left of N and a C on the right of N. And if your shapes or your sizes are up and down, that's okay. But first write the middle letter, right? On top, right in the middle of the page. And write a nice block letter and leave a lot of space between your letters. Now, once you have written the letters, make another line around the letter. So we are going to paint this in two colors. Yes, Abir?
I don't know that you have made O.
I have. What do you mean you don't know I have made an O? I have made an O. So for the O, we'll have to make the outline on the outside also and on the inside also. Then we will do the same thing. We'll write a small DE. I think it's just DE. Let me double check. Yes. And we may or may not color this like a double colors, but we'll leave it for later. And then we write MAYO. So do you know anything else about Mexico? Now we have to color all of this in very nice bright colors. You can choose whatever colors you want. For the what are these called again? I keep forgetting. They're called Picado. I'm going to write somewhere. Papel Picado. So these, we are going to paint the whole thing first in one bright color. And then the design, we are going to color it in black after the painting dries. So you can use color pencils, watercolors, sketch pens, whatever you want.
Brush pens too.
Yes, brush pens. So you can use, excuse me, red, yellow, blue, green, pink, purple, whatever colors you want. Okay, so I'm using a nice blue color here. And when we have to paint a large space like that, this is how you do it. You hold the book slightly at an angle and make your paint nice and liquidy so that you can make all these shapes. Now, when you're making these shapes, you can use a smaller brush if you want. See, it finishes very nicely, very evenly. So these picados are typically very bright colors and they make the whole place look very oh, you must have seen Coco. You must have seen yeah, isn't it Coco? The movie from Mexico about the Day of the Dead. I think it was Coco.
Ma'am, I saw it a long time ago when I was young.
I know, but do you remember the colors in that? It was a very bright movie.
Yeah,
It was very bright.
I think I saw it in the theaters.
Hmm. Now, next time you watch it again, you can observe any place where these papel picados are displayed. Sometimes you don't notice these things unless somebody tells you about it, or that is part of the story, or sometimes when you visit a place. But since I don't think any one of us is planning to visit Mexico yet, we can always learn something about it from the art of the place. So I keep a diary in which when I learn something new, I write a little bit about it. That's called my rabbit hole journal. So I will write, and when I find out something like today we have potentially a question about, did the French ever try to rule Mexico? So um, that's something new. So I could read up about it, but I don't remember too much. So I draw pictures and then I remember. And I see pictures. Yes, Abir?
Or if they don't like each other like India and Pakistan.
Who, the French and the Mexican?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe that could also be the case. But I think what happened, as far as I know, that there were already the Spanish in Mexico. And then the French also decided to come. Then the Mexicans said, okay, you know what, enough now. Everybody go off. Something like that must have happened.
And maybe it was like the Spanish were there, and then the French also wanted to come in. And then there was like a fight between the Spanish and the French, and then maybe the Mexicans joined in.
That's also very possible. We should find out exactly what happened. Whatever it was, it must have been really big because this was in 1862 and now it's 2024. Can you imagine how many years they've been celebrating this victory? It must have been very important to them. Because we don't celebrate our victories like 1857 and whatnot, no? So, but we celebrate Independence Day. So this must have been very significant to the Mexicans. Okay, now when you're painting along the corner or the edge of the paper, be very careful. So you can keep a rough paper underneath so that your colors don't go on the other side. Now, these same colors we can mix and match and paint in the word Cinco de Mayo. So, we can do three things. The Cinco can be different colors. And the Mayo can just be one color or maybe two colors or maybe three colors. So for Mayo, I am painting the whole big shape of all the letters, inside form and the outside form, in a light gamboge color. And on top of that, I'm going to paint in red and orange, crimson, and maybe green. Because if I paint in blue, it will become a little odd. That'll also become green. Do any of you have Spanish in school?
And we don't have Spanish, but ironically, we have French.
Funny. Even I studied 4 years of French. Yes, Abir.
Except those I know Chinese.
You know Chinese? Wow. That's the next thing for me to learn. I would love to learn Chinese. It sounds very tough though.
Spanish is the next thing to learn.
Apparently Chinese is the hardest language to learn.
Hannah? Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. Especially the writing bit. I think you can still learn to speak it, but writing is tough. All right, now for the word Cinco, I have turned my book around because I don't want my hand to go over wet paint. And now for every letter, I'm going to think, what do I want to paint over here? Suppose I want to paint an orange and yellow color here. First, I will paint the yellow and then I will paint the orange around it. Suppose I had wanted to paint green and red, then any color is fine. So since we have these 5 colors and yellow, I'm just alternating the colors, one color inside, one color outside, and hopefully that should work. Now I'm coming into very slim space, so I'm changing my brush and using a thin brush. So remember to keep checking which brush you should use. For different areas, different colors, you should try to use a different brush. But also there is a chance that at some point you might get so comfortable that you can paint anything with any size brush. Yes, Abir?
Can you see mine?
Yes, let me see yours. I'm just gonna pin your picture. Oh, very nice. Have you painted it all in black? Very good, but now I'll tell you what to do. Don't, have you used markers?
Brush pens.
Brush pens, all right. Now you have to do the next part very carefully. Remember all this design that we made in the middle, all of this? That part we have to paint black. And you can do this in brush pens as well. I'm going to use paint. So make this all black and fill up the black design. And just go in order so you don't accidentally put your hand on top of wet paint. See? So this will start looking like it's got holes in it. That's exactly what we want it to look like. Now, when you're painting this, if you're not confident about painting with a brush, you can use a pen, make an outline. You can even use a sketch pen, make an outline, fill it up with either the sketch pen or with a brush. But whatever you do, do it very slowly and carefully so that your design looks very clean and all the shapes can be properly seen.
Aditi teacher,
Yes.
can I leave?
Have you made these? Everything is done?
No,
Oh, you're not able to make it?
no, because I have a summer camp tomorrow.
But that's tomorrow. You don't have to go today.
I have to tell my mom I have to fill my bag.
I'm sure your mom will fill your bag. Have you done any of these?
No, I've just done the painting. Only I've done the painting.
Yeah, just wait a little bit and finish this off. This will look very nice after you finish it. See?
I'm getting bored.
I know, but if you're getting bored, you think about interesting things you can do to your painting, and then you won't be bored anymore. See, I think my painting is looking very nice. This will look so good, won't it? After it finishes, even yours will look good. But if you leave it unfinished, then we will never know how good it can look. We still have only 20 minutes. I'm sure you can finish this in 20 minutes. Okay? And then you can go. How does that sound?
I don't like I don't like the orange one.
You don't like the orange one? Then don't do orange. Color it up. Make some other color on it. I like the orange one. It's looking very bright. And anyway, it
I
looks
did it yellow.
okay. Make it yellow. But now, how will you make it yellow if you've already made it orange?
I already did it yellow.
Okay, that works.
It is time for me to leave.
Okay, if you're very tired, then leave. But it would be nice if you stayed and finished the picture.
I'm tired because I came from my tennis class.
Hmm.
I had tennis class, tennis and swimming.
Oh, both today?
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
I have
Okay.
it Monday to Friday.
My goodness. Then you must be very tired. All
And
right.
only on Saturdays I have one-on-ones and guitar class.
Hmm.
And Sunday I have free time to play.
Sunday you have free time. That's wonderful. So what do you do on Sunday then in your free time?
Swimming.
You do what?
Go in the swimming pool to play. No, I
Ah,
go to a movie also. I
okay.
go to buy things, stuff. I
What?
go once a month to buy things now. I go after 31 days. Can I leave?
Yes, you can leave.
Bye.
Bye. Let's see, Abir, how is it looking? Very nice. That's looking wonderful.
May I leave, ma'am?
Yes, Abir, if you're finished, then you can leave. I'll see you next Monday.
Okay.
Bye. Kyra, how are you doing? Nice. Okay. Okay, damn it. Rohan, how's it going? Have you finished?
Ma'am, no, I haven't finished. I've done the lettering. I just need to I need to finish making the designs. I've done two of them already, but I
Okay.
just need to finish making the designs.
All right. Are you stuck on ideas for the designs?
No, not exactly.
Okay, fine. If you need help, just ask me, then I'll help you out.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, maybe for one of the designs, like the movie Coco,
Mm-hmm.
uh, it was like there were like the skeletons. Maybe I could draw like a skull or something like that.
Yeah, why not? Because it that is also very Mexican, although the skull on these buntings is used probably for Halloween. But it's okay, you can make it. I've seen buntings with that skull also. That's called a sugar skull. We had made sugar skulls last year.
Oh,
And
that's fun.
we'll make them again this year later. They're really cool. So I am going to make a blue onion blue. Let's see how it looks. Shouldn't look too bad. . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 .
Oh, that's fun.
Okay, kids, I'm just going to take this call. Give me a minute, huh? Kyra, are you able to paint these black designs? Are you painting them or are you drawing them? So next time when you are making, say, a decoration for school, you could make buntings like these and put them up all over your classroom. I think it'll look wonderful. So you could either paint these or cut these designs out in paper. That's what traditionally is done. Done. Perfectly on time. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Good. Okay.
Now,
Okay. Yeah.
right, we could design on the skull with
And
white, but now it looks a lot scarier.
skulls are basically scary, so I'm not surprised really.
Yeah, no, because like they smudged and stuff. So
Ooh,
I
okay.
maybe I should
That,
have waited till it dry.
oh dear. Okay. That might be a little scary. So, do you think you can finish this on your own and then share the image on the group so I can have a look?
Yeah, ma'am, I can.
All right. How about you, Kyra? Any? Oh, let's see. Let's see what you've made so far. Nice. Very cute. Okay, so you need to continue painting this very slowly and carefully. And maybe the spaces in between also you can make some buntings. They're looking so cute, beautiful. Please share the picture after you've completed them. Okay. All right. So I shall see you next week then. Bye, everyone. Rohan, don't forget Monday
Yes,
evenings.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.